Alright guys, back to the DJI just for this opening, and because I like the lighting, it's better quality. This video I just wanted to put it's a short one, just wanted to put it out because I wanted people to see or understand my thinking as I'm playing with these dial test indicators. Now I know the lighting is pretty bad when I'm on the granite plate, so I'm going to show a little bit of a private video I did because the lighting's better and you can actually see the face of the dial in what I'm talking about. But in that video I say that's my 0.001 indicator. No, it's my 0.005 indicator, and you can watch the needle move, what I'm talking about. So I hope you enjoy, and I hope this doesn't upset somebody when you find out you have a knockoff. So alright, I hope the camera, I'm going back to the phone. I don't care if there's audio sync problems. And I think I said already, I completely factory reset this phone. Hopefully the problem goes away. Where's the lens? It's over there. So, okay, you should be centered. This is hard to explain. You try to measure one side, you're actually measuring both sides. Because if the bottom side is tilted, the top's going to reflect it. So, and also, if the top is off, the bottom could be compensating for it so it looks perfect. So I have no way of knowing whether whether the problem is this side or the bottom side or both. In any case, I put one dot here, so now I'm going to do it correctly. 2 dots, and then there should be 3 here. Yeah, 3. So this is the 1 dot side, yeah. And if I put it on there, it's on the 0. It's slightly above it. I gotta stand up to see this stuff. Yeah, it's just a tad, maybe 2/10 above. That's almost a 1/10. This is the Mitutoyo 1/10 inch indicator, which is really touchy. That's a 1/2 up. Put it back here. 1/2 up. Put it back here. Almost a 1/10. Turn it around to the middle. On the 0. No, it's on the 0. Turn it around. Oh yeah, it's going to be on the 0. I just did that on the other side. That's on the 0. So not bad for machining. Hair under, just like the needle's width underneath. Did I do this side already? That's like on the 0 there. So, okay, half up. 1/2. That's side 1. Where's the 2 dots? Alright, move the camera down a little bit more because it's zoomed in. I know you're not going to be able to see these needles, but alright, I know I had the granite plate 10 years ago. I didn't have any of the gauge blocks, just a regular surface gauge, which was marginal, I guess. But at some point in time, I decided I needed a 0.0001 dial test indicator. So I go looking on Amazon, and it says Mitutoyo. I paid over $100 for it. Bought it in 2016. Green, didn't know anything about it. So I bought this guy, and I stuck it in the regular surface gauge, and nowadays I have all this stuff. But it's touchy. You know, you come up too fast and you bounce that needle, it's got one reading. You bounce it again, it's got a different reading. It keeps going on and on. So I'm figuring, alright, that's probably, you know, 1,000th is ridiculous. And I know the grade B is good. I've done a lot of high precision stuff on this, even though I've got a grade A behind me. So don't be afraid of buying a grade B. These are perfect. And the difference is you do that and it stops. You do that on a grade A and it goes right off the edge. The finish is incredible. But in any case, I didn't know anything. So in 1/10 of 1,000th of an inch, needle bounces. It was hard to get an accurate reading. Again, I didn't have gauge blocks. Now I do. I could put this in here for right now and show you on this, but now I have all kinds of gauge blocks, including metric, which goes down to tenths of tenths. And I have the certificate signed in by hand and the serial numbers match. So I trust that certificate. But after a while, I just, for some reason, started, oh no, yeah, that's what happened. Since this is so expensive, I decided to buy a half a thou one. Came in a black box this time. Okay, Mitutoyo. So this one's good to 0.0005. It doesn't bounce around. And so, you know, I'd rather use this than the really expensive one, because you can pretty much so tell a half a tenth on this thing. But this didn't bounce. I mean, it was really nice. So all of a sudden, I don't know why, I started thinking maybe I should get another one. I mean, there's MAHR, German made, this is Japanese made, and I'm looking at them all. I'm not going on Amazon, because I know Dee's did, and he got ripped off with a knockoff caliper by Mitutoyo. So I'm looking at reputable places, and all of a sudden I tuned into this one little fact. This you can probably see in the camera. Let me turn him around. Oh, this is going to cover up that one. Okay, well, put them side by side then, kinda. Look at where the needle sits. This one is in a lower spot than this one. The other thing I noticed is, see the QR code? It's right above the serial number. Here's the serial number, here's the QR code. Ooh. Is this thing fake? All the pictures I looked at too, all the stems have this little notch in them. Well, that one's got a notch, but it's too short. I know if you change the length of this thing, you're going to change the reading. So I'm going, okay, I think this is a knockoff. This doesn't look right. Like I said, every single one I've looked at, which is like $170 plus, QR code is right above the serial number, and I'm looking at the two, and this one's lighter than that serial number, and I know they're laser etched. So I said, well, what the heck? Let me go, and, oh, which way does this go? It goes back in here this way. Let me buy another one. I'm going to leave this out for a second. There's another reason for it. Let me buy another one. So I spent a ton of money. Comes in the box. Comes with the certificate and everything. I'm thinking, wait a minute. I went and looked for my certificates. I keep them all in the top of one of the tool chests on the other side. I found there's a certificate for every Mitutoyo gauge block I bought. There's a certificate for my dial caliper. Everything is there. I can't find anything. There's no box for this, you know, this piece. There's no certificate for it, nothing. Okay, that's interesting. So I bought another one, and here it is. Lo and behold, both of them are black boxes. I'm looking at the bottom of this one going, it's flat. This one's indented. That's why I left that out. This one's indented too. Whole different quality of case when you feel it. Oh, this is bump jumping around. Here, put that back. Ooh, I got two. Oh no, I put one in there, yeah. That, and there's a wrench for stuff. Okay. So here's my new one, and I put it up here on this thing, and it doesn't bounce. And I put it on gauge blocks, and it is accurate. And I'm looking at it going, wait a minute. The QR code's above the serial number, like it's supposed to be. So I'm pretty sure this is a knockoff. The needle bounces, this one doesn't. It's both 0.0001. This one doesn't bounce. That's accurate. This is accurate. This is not. Whoa. Cases, both cases are black. This is gray, huh? So, lo and behold, you know, and the length of this stem is the same as this stem, which is not the same as this stem. And the length of this stem is the same length as my Brown and Sharp, as my Turlin, all of them. Interesting. This one isn't. It's shorter. So I just kind of wanted to share that. I mean, there's no videos out there telling you on a dial test indicator whether you've got a genuine Mitutoyo or a knockoff. The certificate here matches the serial number on it, gives me all the specs, and again, I don't throw these pieces of paper away. I keep them all just in case for some reason I need it in the future. So they're all in the top of another tool chest. There's not one document, not one box, nothing for this indicator. Just wanted to share that. Be careful, guys. I know, and 10 years ago they're selling knockoffs? That's a shock. So be careful. I know the Mitutoyo store on Amazon has knockoffs. If the price is too good, it's too good to be true. It's got to be fake. Alright, I just wanted to show this. This is the new Mitutoyo. This is how they're supposed to act. Right here. If I bring it up, needle doesn't bounce. It's on the 0. Needle doesn't bounce. It's on the 0. Needle doesn't bounce all over the place. It's on the 0. I should be able to turn this thing all the way around. Center here on the 0. Yeah, it's a gauge block. It's perfection. And 0. So this is good. The other one is definitely messed up, or it's a knockoff. So, oh yeah, if I bring it up here, you should be able to read 0.0001. So excellent. I love it. And this is the Greist micro height gauge. I love this thing.